What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Perky Films. Today we are looking at 6 of the most evil guests ever to appear on Dr. Phil. At number 1, a husband who revealed to his wife that he made adult films and wanted to make more.
I asked you earlier if you had any secrets from her that she doesn't know about, and you said no. That's not true, is it?
Chuck and Amanda were married for 6 years, but they told Dr. Phil they fought often. Turns out Chuck also had a problem with lying. To make matters worse, the two have 2 children. On Dr. Phil, Chuck admitted a secret to the show's producers and said Amanda can never find out about it. But Dr. Phil was having none of that and brought up the fact that Chuck was keeping things from his wife. At first, Chuck denied it, but he eventually came clean and admitted he used to work in the adult film industry when he lived in California. He also confessed that, while visiting California for the show, he contacted his former employer about potential openings the day before the episode was taped. Amanda was mortified. At number 2, the mother-daughter sugar baby team.
You go on this website and you find these men,
Right.
and they give you thousands of dollars a month.
Sugar babies tend to be younger women who are interested in dating rich men or, quote, sugar daddies. They usually make financial arrangements in some form of allowance. Some claim being a sugar baby is essentially prostitution, but most sugar babies argue that it's different because they choose their, quote, daddies, and they don't have to be physically intimate. Riley is a proud sugar baby who claims to charge $2,000 a day for her companionship or $5,000 for a week. She says she has never been intimate with any of her sugar daddies, but will occasionally take her shirt off. Riley has been so successful that she's convinced her mother to become a sugar baby too. The two even double date with their sugar daddies. On Dr. Phil, they told of a date where a man who wanted to be whipped by 2 women. The mother and daughter stripped down to their underwear and proceeded to whip the guy together. At number 3, the teacher who slept with her student and didn't think it was wrong.
I met Tristan at the beginning of May 2014. I was 29 and he was 17.
Tanya Ramirez is a 29-year-old former teacher and coach from Corpus Christi, Texas. One day, a 17-year-old student came into her classroom and asked Ramirez for her phone number, and she gave it to him. They regularly texted for weeks, and they soon turned flirtatious. Ramirez told Dr. Phil she didn't feel as though they were doing anything wrong or illegal because the relationship was not taking place on school grounds. She and the student ended up arranging a date at her house, and they were intimate. The student recorded it, shared the video with several other students, which eventually led to school officials finding out about the tryst. Ramirez said she had no knowledge of the event, and she eventually pleaded guilty to having an improper relationship with the student, a second-degree felony. In exchange for the plea, Ramirez received 7 years of probation and had to surrender her teaching license. She did not serve any jail time, nor did she have to register as a sex offender. At number 4, one of the craziest love triangles on television.
There's drama here. You think this is not affecting children?
Eileen and Sandy love Chris, but this love is unrequited. Chris doesn't seem to want to have anything to do with either woman aside from co-parenting his child with Sandy. As the story goes, Chris and Sandy were married 4 years, but eventually divorced. After that, he moved out and placed an ad for a roommate. Eileen responded and the two became roommates and then lovers. Sandy said that while she loves Chris, she's only interested in being part of his life because of their daughter. Eileen doesn't believe that. She claims Sandy isn't over Chris and that she got in the way of a relationship with Chris. She also resorts to ridiculous name calling and has apparently been stalking Sandy online, making fake Facebook profiles so she can see Sandy's page. When she's not busy with the stalking, she calls Child Protective Services and makes up allegations of abuse and neglect against Sandy. Turns out, Eileen harassed her ex-husband in the same way when she started having a relationship with somebody else. At number 5, the guy who claimed to write Taylor Swift songs. In the mind of a 23-year-old, Riley is a pretty big reel. He claims to have written countless songs for a ton of artists, and Riley even says he helped Taylor Swift write her hit Shake It Off. Because of this, Riley's parents took him on Dr. Phil to express their feelings regarding their son, who they feel is delusional. In fact, Riley's mom explains that she feels her son is a pathological liar. Dr. Phil told Riley that he's personal friends with Taylor Swift's mother, and if Riley was ever really involved with Swift's career, he would know about it. But Riley stuck with this story for a while before admitting that drug use may have interfered with his thoughts. Regardless, he still believes Swift is his soulmate. And finally, at number 6, the dude who changed his name to Sexy Vegan and tattooed it on his forehead.
My appearance on Dr. Phil was a total disaster, a lost opportunity. The way I behaved was wrong.
Sexy Vegan is quite the character. You can find him walking the streets of Hollywood wearing nothing but a Speedo or very short shorts and carrying a full-length mirror. Vegan was featured on the Dr. Phil show because his sister takes issues with his antics. He admitted to being arrested 15 times for various offenses, and his mother constantly bailed him out. Despite being 33 years old, he doesn't work and his mom takes care of his finances. Vegan also makes strange claims about himself, like that he's the best looking person and the best dancer in existence. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching this video of Perky Films. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a upload, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe and have a fantabulous day.